Hello friends, this tutorial is about how can we take online classes with the help of EduNext. We all are very familiar with this software because we all are using it to prepare our report cards, our result, we are assigning homework with the help of that, we are marking attendance. So we all are very familiar with this particular app. So now we will use this app for the online classes also. But before learning this particular app, we should understand these two important terms. One is eConnect, another is e-learning. eConnect, all of you know, if you want to take online classes, then we should connect ourselves online. For this purpose, we will use Zoom. Zoom, you all know, it is used to do the online meetings, online video callings, video meetings. And second is e-learning. You should understand eConnect is through Zoom, we are connecting with the students and we are giving the live class. And e-learning is we are connecting, we are uploading our contents, our documents on EduNext app that can be shared with the students. Like maybe you want to share your book PDF, book of your subject, because nowadays books are not available. So we need to give e-books to the students. You want to share that e-book, so that e-book can be shared with the students with the help of e-learning. And when you will take the live class, that live class will be taken by the eConnect. So in this video, I will talk about eConnect. eConnect means we are planning our meeting with the help of Zoom. Whenever we schedule our meeting with the help of Zoom, it creates one invitation. That invitation we are giving to the students with the help of maybe WhatsApp, and students are joining us in that particular meeting. But for the security reason, what we will do, we will send the invitation of Zoom with the help of EduNext. With the help of EduNext, the app which we are using in our ERP. So it will give us security, and only the students, those who are enrolled in our class, only they will get the invitation. And in that way, only the authentic students will get the ID and they can connect with the meeting. Now the very first step, how to start the EduNext. It is the same method which we were using from last 2 years. We need to type the address www.bvb-v2.edunext3.com in the address bar. First you will open the Google, then you will type this address in the address bar. As in when you type the address, you need to press enter. Yes, as in when you enter the address and press the enter, you will get your very familiar screen. We all are very familiar with this screen. What we have to do, we have to enter our username, the username which is provided by ERP, and the password. Then you need to click on login. Yes, as you can see here, I typed my login name and password. Then as and when I will click on login, it will take me to the page which we all know, that is, it will take to us on the page app dashboard. And friends, you will not be able to see this examination management. As you all know, I am taking care of this aspect also. That's why it is showing in my account. But you will be able to see only two things. One is e-learning and another is teacher dashboard. Now first you have to click on teacher dashboard. As and when you click on teacher dashboard, then see what happens. As and when you click on teacher dashboard, you will get your dashboard. And on this dashboard, you have so many options here, so many menus here. But at last, you have to see this eConnect. As and when you click on this option, you will get eConnect. You have to click on this. As you click on eConnect, you can see this window is showing you eConnect, and you are defining here your Zoom ID. So it is showing you the window as eConnect. Now you can see this is add. What we want to add are scheduled meeting, detail of the meeting. So you need to click on add. As you click on add, it will give you the detail. Now here you have to enter the detail like academic year, class, then meeting for, this meeting is for students, sections. If you are taking more than one section, you can select 2. But friends, take care. As we will be working on Zoom. Zoom allows only 100 participants, maximum 100 participants. So you can take maximum 2 classes. So take care of this thing. Now the next is subject. Maybe subject is whatever you want, as I have taken computer science, or you can click on this arrow. You will get the list of all the subjects. You can select your subject, then topic. Now my most important suggestion to you all, whenever you are practicing on this app, always use the word testing. Though whatever you are doing, that will not be published until unless you will not press the button publish. But in any case, as we are working online, if something goes online to the parents, by seeing this word testing, as this word is self-explanatory, it is clear that we are doing some testing. So wherever you are typing, whatever you are using, use the word testing. Here you can give description. If you want to give the description of your topic, it's your choice. Now as you can see, here we can give the meeting information. Meeting information I will show you, as in this screen I am not able to show you the full screen. I will show you this remaining part in the next slide. Yes, let's see. Here it is asking for meeting information. In this meeting information, what you have to give? Meeting URL. Meeting URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Address which is given by the Zoom when you are scheduling the meeting. I will tell you about the Zoom also later on. I will give you one video on that also, so you can schedule your meeting with all extra security features. I will tell you that also, so safely you can take your meeting. So here we will give the URL, date, and then the time and end time also. I will tell you one thing more. When we are scheduling a meeting in Zoom, Zoom gives the maximum limit of time 40 minutes. But I have my class of 1 hour. You all are having the class of 1 hour. So what we have to do, we should assign the time for our meeting that should be of 1 hour. Whenever the 40 minutes will be going to over, it will give you one message to upgrade the meeting. So we need to click on that OK. But always plan your meeting for 1 hour. And finally, you have to press save. So teachers, friends, this is the main thing, main security which we are getting from EduNext to send the schedule of the meeting, URL of the meeting, only those students who are enrolled in our school, who are enrolled in our ERP, to whom we have prepared the result, to whom we are taking the attendance. So this is the security reason we are going to use this EduNext for planning our meeting. So we can take online classes also. Now finally, as and when you save your detail of the meeting, you will be back on your eConnect page. And here you can see your meeting is planned. Like meeting is planned maybe for mathematics. Then this meeting is testing. The teacher who has scheduled the meeting, that will be there. Then it is showing us the option start. So when you want to start your meeting, maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, for the time you have scheduled, you will again log in your EduNext. Then you will select eConnect and you will be on this page to start the meeting. You will not directly start the meeting from the Zoom. This is for the security reasons. Another thing, maybe by mistake you have written some wrong time, something else, you can make the changes also. Maybe wrong meeting you have planned, you can delete it. So friends, take care. In most of the parts of this EduNext, we have this feature edit and delete. So don't worry, use it properly without any hitch. You can edit and delete your contents. I hope you will be very clear about the eConnect feature of the EduNext. Now in the another video, I will tell you how can you do the e-learning. How can you upload your contents. So first we did how can we schedule our meeting on Zoom with the help of EduNext. Thank you friends.